All right, so if we look at this equation, let's look at it up here. We got our 1 over 8 plus x minus 1 over 8 over x. And it's a very hard form to work with. You know, fractions aren't really easy to think about. At least for me, I like to get it in normal form, just simple algebra. So that's what we're going to do. Since this is 1 over 8x minus 1 over 8 divided by x, you can just bring that 1 over x up. Oh, not negative x. And you can multiply it, see, as I did in mine, by what you were dividing. Because they're fractions in the numerator. Whoops. 1 over 8. All right. So, if we expand the equation, we have 1 over x squared plus 8x minus 1 over 8x. We're getting somewhere. It's getting simpler and simpler as we go, right? Now, as we can see, when I was doing this, I got up to this point. But here's where I got stumped. So I was finding the common denominator between the two. And that would be, you multiply this by 8x. So this is equal to 8x over 8x cubed plus 64x squared. And then that would be minus, oh dear, x squared plus 8x over this 8x cubed plus 64x squared. So if we look at this, if we just simplify the equation, now this is simple subtraction. This is just a subtraction equation. We have a common denominator. So you can subtract 8x from this 8x. They cancel out, which leaves you with, this is where I went wrong. I forgot this negative. Never forget your signs. Negative x squared over 8x cubed plus 64x squared. You can simplify this further. You have x's everywhere. So x squared and x squared cancel. This just becomes x, which leaves you with negative 1 over 8x plus 64. And if you remember, we're finding the limit as x approaches 0. So really, it's limit as x approaches 0 of negative 1 over 8x plus 64. And if you plug in 0 to this 8x, it becomes negative 1 over 64.